All right, at the Warren Easton High School. How we doing, everybody? They just did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer here live at WWOZ, the New Orleans Music Show. This is School Groove, and this is our fall session, and we got the Warren Easton High School, and I erroneously introduced them as the brass band starting off, but this was the jazz band, and as I'm talking right now, they're getting ready to move around and to present another song. And I'm going to talk to a couple of the trumpet players, Perez and Kevon. How we all doing? Oh, we're getting ready. We're getting set up to talk in the microphone.
Yes.
We got you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, how we doing?
All right.
Yeah? Why don't you come a little bit closer to the microphone so everyone can hear you? How we doing this morning?
Okay.
All right, who am I talking to?
Perez Scott.
Hey, Perez, how are you?
All right.
What's it like to play in a jazz band?
It's fun, but frustrating.
Frustrating? How's it come it's frustrating?
Music is not easy.
Music's not easy?
Not at all.
No? Why is it not easy?
It's a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts. But as you overcome and learn each song and learn all the moving parts, what does it feel like to master these songs and then become a part of a team like the team you have here?
It's fun, hearing different things, like making a collective sound, making it sound good. It's a good feeling.
That's awesome. Is there other kinds of music that you like to listen to that you would maybe want to bring into your own style or maybe bring into the jazz band?
Dixieland.
Dixieland. Do you have some favorite artists that you like in Dixieland?
Louis Armstrong's Hot Fives.
Louis Armstrong's Hot Fives?
Yeah.
Right on. Is there a favorite track that you like?
Hotter Than That.
Hotter Than That? Right on. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for speaking with us. Can I talk to Kevon? How are we doing this morning?
Good.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Yes.
Well, welcome to the studio. Thanks for coming out and playing, and thanks for talking to us. You're standing in a room where some pretty impressive people have played before. You guys have stand there with some of the greats. That means you guys are some of the greats. So how long have you been playing trumpet?
I've been playing trumpet since the 4th grade.
4th grade? And now that you are in a big jazz band, is there certain types of jazz music that you prefer or artists you like?
I can't really say much. I actually want to thank the jazz band since they opened my horizon on doing this because I've only played marching and concert music. So this is really
a whole new experience?
Yes.
That's quite an impressive thing. So this is almost like a secondary school for you. You're going to school, but then you've picked up an instrument and you're trying a new style of music. How does that feel to be doing that?
It's different. I mean, you would have to adapt, which takes me a minute to do. But other than that, and the people that are there to help you, and I appreciate that type of work.
Right on. Now, you've had some famous people come through your school, correct?
Correct.
Yeah? Who's come through your school?
We have Trombone Shorty.
Trombone Shorty, right on.
And Louis Prima.
Louis Prima.
Correct.
Well, that was my own technical difficulty. And so we're gonna have we're also gonna have the brass band play in just a little while. But can I speak with Miss Asia?
Hi.
How we doing? Good morning.
I'm fine. Yourself?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you so much for coming on down and bringing the students here and letting them play in the studio. I mean, this is a world-class studio that you brought these guys into. So you also be really proud. You should be really proud of yourself as well.
Oh, no, I'm really proud of the kids. They work so hard.
How long have you been leading the band?
At Warren Easton or just leading bands?
Both.
I've been a band director since 2002, and I came to Warren Easton in 09.
09?
Yeah. After the storm. I moved to California for 3 years, and then I came back to New Orleans in 09.
And why? What got you into the band, leading the bands? Were you a musician before? Was it the kids? What was your spark that got
Actually,
you
it was Warren Easton. I'm a graduate of Warren Easton, so everybody in this room are alumni from Warren Easton. I marched in the band. I was in a concert band. We didn't have a jazz band at the time, but I did play jazz with Kid Jordan at the Heritage School of Music and Elvin Baptiste, growing up as a young lady. But Warren Easton, I marched in this band. I was in a concert program, and I was so impressed with my band director, Mr. Michael Tarragano. And I didn't see many women doing it. Most of the ladies were choir directors, and I just told myself I want to be a band director one day, just like Mr. Tarragano.
So when you came in, you said there wasn't a jazz band?
I wasn't in the jazz band.
You weren't
yeah,
in
but yeah.
And now-
There was, they believe we had a jazz band when I was in high school, but I wasn't a part of the jazz band in high school when I was at Warren Easton. Yes.
So the school has already has a jazz band, has always had a jazz band
Yes.
and a brass band. How important is it to have the brass band component of the musical part of the school?
It's a piece of New Orleans culture, so it's very important to have it. And the kids run it. I totally put it in their hands. So it's a part of Louisiana. It's part of New Orleans. How could you not have a brass band if you live in New Orleans? Jazz band and brass band.
Now, when you're teaching the brass band songs, are you going back far? Like, are you starting with like the Tuxedo Brass Band and then coming up to the stuff that they're listening to today?
The students put together. The students do the brass band.
So the students pick the songs. They
the
pick
students
everything.
choose the songs. They put it together. They work it out. They do. I give a little suggestions about songs I want to hear. They don't like my suggestions, so they just ignore me. So usually, brass band stuff is totally on the students.
So we've got the brass band set up right now. What track are they going to play?
They're gonna play Little Liza Jane.
Little Liza Jane. So this is the Warren Easton High School Brass Band live on WWOZ 90.7 FM, New Orleans.